Hey, my name's Jason Nicholson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The government has issued some guidance on how tenants can claim back 2 years of rent from their landlord. Now, the landlord might have done nothing particularly wrong to that tenant. They might have given the best accommodation, and it's all down to the fact that the landlord may not have the correct license for that property. In this video, I'm going to talk about what the government are doing to turn tenants into police against landlords, and why I don't think this is the right strategy from the government. But I do think it will be very effective and potentially catch some landlords out significantly. But before we jump into that, if you're new around here and you haven't done before, please do subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. Join over 50,000 subscribers who get all the latest house price news, interest rate news, property investing tips, and much, much more. And let's get some views on this video. This topic is particularly important. How can we do that? Well, your part is simple. All you need to do is smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and that really does help the channel grow. So thanks to everybody that does that. So the government is looking to turn tenants into the police and help catch out landlords that don't have two particular types of license. First is an HMO license. Second is something called a selective license. So I'm sympathetic on some of this and not so much on the other. So an HMO license, I think if you're a landlord, it's fairly obvious that you need licenses to have a house of multiple occupancy. Some areas you do need it, some areas you don't. But you should know, like if you've got that type of property, you should be really understanding the rules and regulations in that area. And you're more likely to visit your property more often, and that will make you aware really on what's going on. So with all of this, you just need to keep your knowledge topped up if you're a landlord. And that's why you should subscribe to the channel, because we tell you everything as it happens. Next is selective licensing. Now, I'm a little bit more sympathetic on this one. I've had an experience with Hastings Council. So in Hastings, they have selective licensing. And selective licensing just means as a landlord in a particular area, you need a license to rent your property out. Now, the goal of selective license is to improve the quality. And originally, councils had to apply to central government and say, look, we've got some low quality areas in our town. We want to make the landlords licensed. And by doing that, we should improve the quality. Now, it makes sense that that might happen. So as selective licensing came in Hastings, I thought, well, okay, they're going to come and inspect the property, tell me things that need improving, or tell me whether everything's okay. Wasn't particularly worried about it. So I paid my £1,000. And after that, I got my license. Now, no one came and saw my property. And that seems to be the same story up and down the country, apart from Nottingham. A lot of people that are landlords in Nottingham that watch this say in Nottingham, they do seem to come and check the properties, which is good and makes sense. But most places, they don't. Now, selective licensing is normally in for a period of 5 years, and then it goes, and then maybe they bring it back. In Sheffield, they've had selective licensing in some areas, and they're now bringing it back. Now, not all landlords know that the selective licensing scheme is active at any one time, because councils contact the landlords, but maybe they struggle to get hold of them. When Hastings launched theirs, I didn't know for ages, because Hastings Council didn't do a particularly great job of notifying everybody. They sent letters to the house that I owned, but there was a tenant living there. And so it took a little while. Eventually, I found out about it and got the license, but could have potentially got a fine now, which is a little worrying. And so now I keep an eye on all the areas that I've got. And so what the government are saying is that they want tenants to let them know if the landlord doesn't have one of these licenses. And so there are areas, I think it was Sheffield, that when they had selective licensing, they estimated, let's just say for argument's sake, that there was 10,000 rental properties, but they only had 5,000 licenses out. So clearly not everyone knows about it, or they're not enforcing it properly. And so what they want to happen is that tenants contact the local council and say, I live in number 22 Cambridge Gardens and I rent this property out, and I've looked on your database and the landlord doesn't seem to have a license. Now, if they do that, right now, as it stands, they can get 1 year's rent rebated to them, refunded to them. Crazy. This is going up to 2 years. 2 years rent given back to them. I mean, think about that. Let's just say the rent's £1,000 a month, 24 grand back to that tenant. And that's going to incentivize the tenants to look at this stuff. So if you're a landlord, look, you can't blame the tenant. You can't blame the government. You've got to get the license. You've got to be aware of this stuff. So do you have an HMO that's not legal? Get a license. Selective license. Check your council has that. And these are the steps that they're telling the tenants to follow, so you could do the same. So it says type the name of the council followed by landlord licensing scheme into Google. That will take you to the council's website and tell you if they have any landlord licensing in that particular town or area. If they do, they will have a database. And that database, you can put in the address of the property, and it will tell you if that property is licensed or not. Now, if it's not, and you're the landlord, get a license. Get the license as quickly as you can. Otherwise, you're going to get a problem. What these government guidance is saying, if the landlord doesn't, contact the council, basically be the police here for them, and then you can get a nice little 2 years rent returned to you. This is crazy to me that they're turning the tenants against the landlords, because look, the landlord should be having the license. I get that. I totally understand. But you've got the Renters' Rights Act where you're going to have a landlord database. So the landlord database should cover this stuff. The government will have a list of all the landlords, right? And so they should notify the landlord if these licenses need to happen and deal with it that way. Not give a rebate of 2 years rent, because that landlord may for some reason not be aware of that scheme. That's their problem. They should get fined. But 2 years rent, what if the landlord was giving absolutely immaculate property, looking after it, giving the tenant the best priced rent in the area, and still you're going to steal back 2 years rent? This stuff, this will make more landlords quit. You keep racking these things on, more landlords will quit, you'll shrink the rental market, rents will shoot up, and this will backfire on tenants. That's what I think. Let me know what you think about the tenants being the police in the comments below. And another important thing, if you're a landlord, get this out. This is the Renters' Rights Act information sheet. I'm helping get the message out about this. The amount of landlords I speak to that don't even know they need to get this. This is a 4-page letter from the government. You must get to your tenant by the end of May. It's on the government website. The easier place to do it is just download it below. So in the description, go and download it, print it off, get it to your tenant and get them to sign that they got it. Do like the video and subscribe. Do check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.